It's Cold World.
Here we go, wrestling fans. The action continues right here at the Barre Elks Lodge in Barre, Vermont, as Green Mountain Wrestling's The Octopus Arrives trudges on. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thanks so much for joining us here, right here on the Green Mountain Wrestling YouTube page. If you haven't already, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and tell your friends to keep up to date. Check out our vast archives of all of our previous events. Right now, coming out of the ring, making their full tag team debut, Cold World. Last night at the War in Orleans, Korey Steed had to go it alone seemingly when Dylan Scott wasn't able to make it in time, but Korey Steed had to take on the undesirable task of teaming with the Russian assassin number 2. However, tonight, Korey Steed is reunited with his tag team partner of Cold World, and they look to make a splash here in Green Mountain Wrestling. Also returning to Green Mountain Wrestling after having a heck of a fight last night against the Octopus himself, Jonathan Gresham, in the main event at the War in Orleans. The Cosmic Warrior, the man of 1,000 stomachs, Sigma, has returned, and he's got one cold tag team partner. Look at everybody moving. Look at what this music does to the people here at the Barre Elks. Love it. Don Freeze, the Northern New Yorker, teaming up with the Cosmic Man. What an incredible tag team this is going to be. Every single time we see Don Freeze come out for Green Mountain Wrestling, he does nothing but impress. And he keeps on coming back, and that's okay with me. And I'm sure it's okay with everyone else as well. Don Freeze teaming up with Sigma to take on Cold World. Sigma said he needed a partner, and when Don Freeze heard that they were going against Cold World, I think he kind of took it personally. Cold World, Don Freeze, I'm wondering. It's probably nothing, but it could be something. Let's go ahead and kick it over to Tony Morse for the opening announcements.
I suggest you get out here. How about that? Topical reference. Learn about it. Hey, your shirt's stupid and you're stupid.
That's not very nice.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is brought to you by Vermont Clean and Green, offering house washing, window cleaning, concrete cleaning, and hedge trimming.
Well done. No notes.
Introducing first, in the corner to my left, hailing from Dallas, Texas,
The best day in the world.
and a combined weight of 560 pounds, Bad Intentions, Korey Steed, and the Big Five, Dylan Scott, Cold World.
I mean, some parts of Texas are pretty cool. Austin's a pretty sweet place.
You know what I'm saying? Their opponents weighing in at a combined weight of 495 pounds. First, from Tom's Netherfield, Nantucket,
In what galaxy? Is Sigma incognito right now? What galaxy is that from?
And
I wanna know more.
team partner from straight out of your mama's freezer. He is the frozen one, Don Freeze. Your referee in charge is Adam Brunton.
Senior referee Adam Broughton in there. Excellent. Want to make sure we give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, Vermont Clean and Green. Thanks so much for once again sponsoring Green Mountain Wrestling and sponsoring the action in the independent scene in the great state of Vermont. started out with Dylan Scott and Don Freeze.
That's right.
Don Freeze giving up the height advantage here. Dylan Scott got about 6 inches on him. Backing Don Freeze up into the corner now. And a relatively clean break.
Too strong. Too strong.
From Dylan Scott. All right, okay. Surprising. I don't want to say that I was expecting something more dastardly, but I'll say that it was surprising.
A little science experiment right now.
Okay.
You can't knock me down.
A challenge being laid out, a gauntlet being thrown down here. This could be Dylan Scott's first and last mistake. To underestimate a man like Don Freeze.
Try again. Come on. You got Freeze. He's getting there.
So far, the big vibe holding up his end of the bargain, saying, you can't knock me down. Challenging him for a third time, saying, go one more. Let's see what Don Freeze has. Ducks the clothesline, off the ropes. Tripping attempt, unsuccessful. Beautiful cartwheel right through. Sends him back. Leapfrog by the big man. Look at that drop kick. However, Dylan Scott still on his feet.
Come on, get him.
Sets up like he's going for the collar and elbow and goes for the boot to the midsection instead. There's the Dylan Scott I know, and the saying is no and love. I couldn't come out with it. Don Freeze in the corner, up and over Dylan Scott, and first into that turnbuckle, rising uppercut in the corner now. Don Freeze brings him in. Sigma, the Cosmic Warrior, tagged in.
I didn't hear you, obviously.
Off the ropes now, drop toe hold, Sigma seizes him up and kicks him right across the chest. 2 count only, Dylan Scott up quick, right back up to his feet. And Korey Steed tagged in. Saw Korey Steed go up against the Ultimate Powers last night at the War in Orleans. You can go back on our YouTube page and check out that action. Big Texan, big bruiser. Man has a whole lot of strength and power behind anything he throws. Collar double tie up. And Korey Steed pushing Sigma back into the corner. And slightly less of a clean break than we saw from Dylan Scott.
Another one? Come on, you got him.
Sigma sure looking like beta right now. Come on. That was clever. You laugh, idiots.
Maybe workshopping and get back to us later.
Come on.
Go behind now with a waist lock. Sigma backed up into the corner. Korey Steed still using his size and strength advantage here to his advantage. Oh, nasty elbow. Right to the side of the head of Sigma. And Steed doesn't follow through. He just wants to, just wants to celebrate a little. Perhaps that was a mistake. Kicks right across the chest. The martial arts expertise from Sigma coming through now. Whole lot of strength behind those kicks. Now going low. Brings Steed down to one knee.
Chopping it down, man. Spoke a little too soon.
Not relenting, keeping the kicks going. Steed begging for mercy. Trying to get his biceps up there to take some of the force, but look at the left bicep. Turning purple almost. Oh, what an axe kick to the back of the head. Early celebration showed to be the downfall of that exchange.
Sir.
That Muda-like elbow drop. Hits him in the corner now. Oh, misses that gag kick in the corner. Come on. Dylan Scott turning this matchup around. Michinoku driver. Shades of the man that just recently trained both of these men in Japan. I was going to get to that a little later, but this seems like a perfect time. Both of these men were over in Japan this summer, being trained at the Just Tap Out Dojo by Taka Michinoku. Both men making their Japan debut back in June. No doubt crossing paths while they were over there. Probably establishing a little bit of animosity for each other. And now it's kind of bleeding out for the crowd here to see of the Barre Elks. Double whip off the ropes. Double shoulder block. Sigma hits hard. Dylan Scott showboating a little bit before going for the cover. And Don Freeze, not feeling too confident about that pin, decided to come in and break it up. Sigma reaching, but didn't get close enough.
Shut your mouth, old lady.
Kick to the chest, into the ribs. Trying to stop the breath out of Sigma right now. Sigma, of course, was in the very first match of Green Mountain Wrestling's revitalization, or event called The Beginning. Go back on YouTube and check that out when he faced the Rabbit Honey Badger. Ryan Mooney gave an incredible performance, made himself a name in this building, but now Cold World sees that as an opportunity for themselves to take that name and bludgeon it. Covers him again. Oh, God. Nasty shots, just peppering him with little jabs. Side of the head, on the jaw, on the ear. Nasty stuff. Sigma trying his best to fight his way out of that situation. Kicks to the side of the head, but Steed brought that gigantic frying pan-like hand down over the chest of the Cosmic Warrior. And Cold World continues to enjoy the advantage here, as Don Freeze on the outside looking on, wishing he can get in there and even the odds. Running start, splash into the corner, sends him out for a big double axe handle from Dylan Scott. The big five going for the cover, but not enough to keep him down. Sigma's still in this, but the question is, how much does he have left? Nobody has a bottomless gas tank, folks. Some people have bigger gas tanks than others, but eventually all of them run out. Sigma now making his way back to his feet. Elbows in the midsection. Dylan Scott relinquishes the hold. Forearms to the jaw. Sigma fighting back. Off the ropes now. Dylan Scott misses with a clothesline. Sigma comes across with a clothesline. Gets himself a moment, but he's as far as he can possibly be from his own corner. Got a long ways to go. Dylan Scott turning around, heading over to Korey Steed. Don Freeze ready to get in here. Steed tagged in, and here comes Don Freeze. Shoulder tackle. Make it two. Both members of Cold World miss with a double axe handle. Springboard double. Shoulder block. Shooting star from Don Freeze. Two count only. Korey Steed getting the shoulder up, but Don Freeze is just getting started. Clubbing blow across the back. Tag Sigma in. Has something in mind. Beating down the big man. Scott comes in and breaks it up. They were going for a double suplex, but Dylan Scott saves his tag team partner. Blocks the clothesline, does Don Freeze. Up on the back. Samoan drop. And a kip up. Enziguri to the back of the head. Oh! Meteor rising. Nails it in the middle of the ring. Sigma goes for the cover. And he's got it.
Here are your winners.
What a you know, I gotta point out that maybe it's not so obvious. Green Mountain Wrestling has an incredibly deep roster of tag team. You got the guys like the Ultimate Powers, Memory Museum. You got the Obro and B.A. Tatum, the Diamond City War Machines. The list keeps going. But I think it's a pretty good argument to say that Don Freeze and Sigma just inserted themselves into the tag team division, and everyone else in the said division needs to keep themselves on notice. Crowd very happy to see this. Gotta give it to Cold World. They definitely took it to the Cosmic Warrior and the Frozen One. But tonight, they just weren't enough to take down Sigma and Don Freeze. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more action to come, including a ridiculous main event of the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, taking on Strong Spirit Gabriel Sky. Green Mountain Wrestling continues on. The Octopus Arrives. Don't go anywhere.